You got to have the right motives. You reap what you sow. But for those that are starting in coaching, charge, but make your prices reasonable. If you're your first year in coaching, come on, be reasonable. Second year, be reasonable. I've been coaching people for almost 30 years. Charge, but let your motives be right. Let it not be about money. Let it be about helping people. And what's going to happen is the money is going to follow you being helpful to people.
This is a 10-part series with the legendary Tim Storey on how to build a successful life coaching business. Today, episode 5, we're talking about having the right motives. I know this one is personal to Tim. What do you got, man?
It's real personal.
He's ready.
Why did you ask me that question? That's how personal it is. Okay, you gotta have the right motives, because here's the deal. So if you're life coaching someone, so they feel like they have a need, like, what's my career path, right? What should I do? I just got divorced. How can I handle being single? How can I handle being married? I aspire to be this person. So you have to have the right motives, have compassion, empathy, really care about these individuals to give them the proper answers.
What do you think people's motives are coming in?
Okay. I think a lot of people's motives are good. Okay. Like, I know a lot of social workers, they don't get paid that much money. So, and they have good motives. I know a lot of psychiatrists that do not get paid that much money. They have good motives. Psychologists, okay, don't get paid that much money. But I know a lot of people in this space of life coaching now, because they've seen the money that some people make. Their motives are how many big clients they can get, how they can sell and upsell people to get enormous amounts of money. And they're not thinking about the client, the person, they're thinking about their own personal success. And that irritates me.
So what if somebody comes in and says, oh, that person's my next suit, that person's my next car, right? If I close that person, I can get that car, put it up on Instagram.
Then you're gonna irritate me. Yeah, this is gonna irritate me. You know why? Because again, okay, so if a guy's in a crisis, okay, let's take a guy that plays Major League Baseball. So his agent calls for Tim Storey. The guy used to hit like about 300 something, and then he went down into the 200s. Okay, these are true stories because I do a lot of athletes. So now he's all vulnerable. He's heard what I've done with other athletes, so he's all vulnerable, okay? So he says to me, okay, so what do I do? So I got this guy to watch film of when he was hitting over 300 and just watch himself with his swing, just bam, 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 bam. I'm telling you, in 2 weeks, his problem got solved. He started getting confidence by just watching the old film, right? What if I didn't care about the guy? But before I had him watch film, I want to know about his mother, his father, his 2 kids, right? I'm joking with him, I'm teasing with them because I care about the person. Now, this is super, super common with me, where someone will say, I'm in a major crisis, I live in another country. I am flying myself to meet with you. I will pay you $20,000 for the day, $30,000 for the day. Money's not an option. I'll say, okay, watch how common this is. I'll sit down with them for lunch. I'm solving their problem. They go to pay and I go, don't want it. Keep it. They'll go, what? I got money. I go, I don't want it. Dude, you just paid all that money to fly here and to stay in a hotel. You trusted me enough. I don't want your money. This happens all the time. I would say out of the 10 people that I coach, only about 6 of them pay. I won't take their money. Why are you staring at me?
I'm processing it.
It's the truth. You reap what you sow.
I'm processing it because and we're going way off topic, but I love it. I'm facing that situation right now
Yes.
with what I do on YouTube, in that there's a lot of people who are massively successful
Yes.
offline
Yeah.
and want to build a YouTube brand. And I'm helping them for free.
Yeah.
Just taking the knowledge out of my head and helping them get their message out, because they want to build legacy and they see YouTube as a way to spread their message and build legacy. People worth tons and tons and tons of money.
Yes.
Way more than me.
Yeah.
And I'm just there helping them.
It's all coming back to you. You reap what you sow. Okay. So those other guys that are all into their own self, when Smokey Robinson got his Lifetime Achievement Award for NAACP, did he call them? No, he called me. Are you with me? All these big plays I'm doing, movies that I'm doing, all these things at the highest level, are they calling them? No, they're calling me. It's not by accident. Is Oprah Winfrey hanging out with them? No. Is she hanging out with me? Yeah, thank you very much. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I do it because my motives, I love people.
Yeah.
So if that guy just flew all the way from London to talk to Tim Story, a guy that used to be, from a lower income family, and now I really know what I'm talking about, dude, I'm not taking your $20,000 stack. Go on your way.
So when do you start to charge, or how do you start to charge?
Well, the reason I charge, the main reason I charge, because I have many ways that I make money. I own a lot of companies. Is because I want people to respect my time and value my time. Because sometimes when I don't charge somebody, I'll say to them, okay, well, they'll make the appointment with one of my assistants. And they'll say, okay, I'll get on Zoom at 9 in the morning, but I'm not charging them. I'm there at Zoom at 9, 9:10, they're not there. 9:20, they're not there. 9:30, starts to tick me off. So I notice that people appreciate what they pay for.
For someone who wants to make life coaching their business and they may not make money from all the other investments that you're doing, like, okay, so I need to charge. When do you do it? How do you figure that process out?
Again, charge, but let your motives be right. Let it not be about money. Let it be about helping people. And what's going to happen is the money is going to follow you being helpful to people. Like so many of the things that happen to me, like holy schmoly guacamole. People try to give me everything. They try to give me horses, boats, sailboats. I'm not even joking.
I think you need a horse in here. This would be great.
Yeah, they try to give me everything. It's not by accident. You reap what you sow. But for those that are starting in coaching, charge, but make your prices reasonable. If you're your first year in coaching, come on, be reasonable. Second year, be reasonable. I've been coaching people for almost 30 years. So my prices are higher than most, but they're not even near what some of my peers charge, just because I care.
So taking it personal for me, if you wanted to do YouTube,
Yeah.
I would just help you.
Yes.
And I would spend a lot of time and care and effort looking at your channel and looking at your analytics and come up with suggestions, and I would treat it like it was my own.
Yes.
Because I want you to win. I want your message to get out. Even these videos, I want your message to get out there.
And that's why we're
spread.
sitting here today.
Right.
Because before we did this segment, I said something to you.
Okay.
I'm older than you. Okay? I'm in my 50s. And I said to you, hey, I like you. If you need something, I got your back. I ain't playing. Like, I could do things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't say that to everybody. I like your vibe. I like your family's vibe. I like your staff's vibe. So you reap what you sow. You didn't ask me. I said it during the break. Good stuff, right?
It's good stuff. It's just figuring out the balance.
Come on, when you got Oprah,
Yeah.
and Oprah will probably watch this, and I'm just chilling with her, and she goes, tell me what you want. That's good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love this guy. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Have the right
motives.
Have the right motives. You know why?
Yeah.
It's going to come back to you, man. It's going to come back to you.
Do you believe people are good, fundamentally?
I think people are good, but they put bad stuff in them. I think they came out of their mother's womb pretty good. But so like if I have a cup and it's empty, depending on what I pour in it is whether I should drink it or not. So you got to really watch what you watch with your eye gate and what you hear with your ear gate. So I'm constantly monitoring what I watch and what I hear, so I keep my motives pure. It's all about character. And if you suck in a certain area, get better. I'm not talking about being angelic. I'm just saying get better. Have motives. Have the right motives. You have the right motives, the world will come looking for you. I don't advertise over and over and over. We let people know we have services, but man, I've stayed busy all these years because people look for us.
I love it, man. So this is a 10-part series on how to build a successful life coaching business with Tim Storey. Up next, episode 6, how to have the right mindset. I think you'll like it. Click the link next to us.